frozen patterns. Nothing matters, nothing matters. And hide in this cold weather. Will it get better in my world? My world is frozen. Reserved in ice. How the wind blows and the snow falls at my door. Oh, how I'm missing you. The winter's long, the winter's cold. Only the ice gets old. This is a bleak and isolated place. I feel we're drifting without a trace, and my words are frozen. Reserved in ice. How the wind howls and the snow prowls round my door. I wish for spring. How the wind blows. Why don't you call at my door? You know I'm missing you. I wish for spring. Thank you. Now, because this is spooky,
I'm determined that despite my technical glitches tonight, I am not going to do feedback. I'm trying really, really, really hard not to burst anybody's eardrums. So welcome to Canada. I think we can all safely say it's Canada's fault that we've got about 14 different blisses tonight. Broadcast ended, broadcast restarted. Sorry about that. If you've just tuned in and it suddenly goes off, just refresh, because although it says broadcast ended, I swear I'm not touching anything. It's going on and off of its own accord. But I think it probably corresponds with either TV 102 typing, because obviously he likes to fill my inbox with messages, and I think that's obviously draining the internet. And then of course Canada called in and suck all the bandwidth up. So that's why we're having problems this evening. My hands have not touched any levers or internet buttons at all, so we're all right for now. Just keep refreshing if it goes off, because it seems to be connected still, and if you just refresh it comes back. So that, my friends, was Jane Beecher, and what a lovely I want to do this when she's singing, do you know? And drink gin. So I went and got. I wasn't going to have a proper drink tonight, but I thought, you know what? I've got some Norfolk gin. It goes down very easily. Cheers. Hint of cardamom, I'd say. Anyway, so Jane Beecher makes me just want to slink about. And that was her. And I, for the life of me, I can't remember the guy's name. Terrible. But they had a little duo for the songwriter session. And if my memory serves me rightly, I think she was one of our 100th. I think she might have even been 400th or 500th player, something like that. Which was amazing. So I found the thing that I couldn't find earlier because I looked for it, even though I'd made one earlier and it got broken. And I've made another one because that's how good I am. But it was nothing to do. That was nothing to do with the internet. So look what I found. So I'll show you in a minute. But just to say that no, I'll show you first and then I'll say, look at this. It's so lovely. Oh, so it's Wolfie. So that year, I think that was, can't see my list. I think that was 2000. I think that was 2018. Anyway, it was what a cracking, absolutely stonking pumpkin. A stonking pumpkin, and that's Wolfie. And so when I found that, obviously because it's Halloweeny, I wanted to show it to you. But the other thing is, I just wanted to say that Steve and Wolfie have, unfortunately, they've left the Shire. They've moved, but so that's the bad news. Ooh, but the good news is that Stevie's still going to be running sessions, and the Tuesday session and Bliss, you know, the open mic thing on the whatever night. Oh, it's done it again. Right, it says it's slow, so if it goes off, it says it's back on again. Right, I wonder. I'm gonna play something in a minute because I wonder if I can. I wonder if my. So I don't think it can be my computer. Could it? Let me just see if I can get my. Anyway, I'll do that in a minute. So yeah. So I know Steve can't bear watching himself, so he doesn't watch. But anyway, just to say, you know, Wolfie and Stevie, or you know, the Shire as a thing is going to miss them, but they're still here really, and we'll still see them. And I thought that was beautiful. Now I have a feeling that was done by Moira's daughter Gail, who made some amazing pumpkins over the years. And I thought, you know, if I'd had the time, I would have put together a thing of them. But my friends, you might think I'm not very well organised, but actually, do you know what? I am.
Because you're mine. You're
Oh, so close. Now, Bill, I'm sorry that yours is still going off. There is a delay between, me, what I broadcast and what you see. I know that because when I chat, the chat's always a bit behind. So hopefully you've caught up. Now, I've just been informed by by Santa's little helper. I've just been informed that the internet had fallen down behind the bin. So that has been rectified, and perhaps now the internet will not fluctuate. So apologies for that, right? But let me just, before I do anything else, say thank you to Neil from the Viral Jukebox, and Elise who was singing that. I mean, that, what a video. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, the Viral Jukebox, find them on Facebook. It really, if you haven't subscribed or joined the group, you really should, because apart from the fact that they're still people, making new videos to go on. Right, rewind, start again. It started in the lockdown. Neil, who is one of us, who is a Bailey builder, him and some pals started this in lockdown, and what a brilliant idea. So people made requests on Facebook for songs they'd like to hear, and then people in the chat, people on Facebook, people that they knew, tried to honour those requests, and it got it got so big it needed a spreadsheet. And Neil Sumner is the king of spreadsheets, and he made a spreadsheet. So if you like spreadsheets, head over to the Viral Jukebox. If you don't like spreadsheets, you just like music, you should still go over there, because the difference between the Viral Jukebox videos and sort of Acoustic Bliss is that they all started in people's at home, in people's bedrooms. So some of them are live takes of people in their lounges, but people got creative, because like some of our watchers, they got creative in lockdown, and there's been some absolutely brilliant videos, and the spreadsheet is huge. People are still making requests, and although it's obviously not there's not as much activity as there was in lockdown, there's still quite a bit, and there's some little gems, mostly covers, because that's what people's requesting. And there is a spreadsheet that Neil I've mentioned the spreadsheet. There's a spreadsheet that Neil has done, which you can find out which songs were requested but not covered. There's some fantastic statistics. I quite like statistics. I'm not very good at spreadsheets, but I like stuff like that. And so there's songs that haven't been covered. Honestly, it's really an interesting thing, and they're always up for new videos. So thank you to him for sending me that. Yeah, obviously theme Halloween, and another fantastic woman. So my next video tonight, I've lost. I haven't actually lost it. Oh, I know what I was gonna. I know it. It's here. It's not lost. What am I talking about? Right. So now that we've worked out that it probably wasn't Canada stealing all the internet, it was perhaps because it had fallen down behind the bin. We're going to reward Canada for its honesty and its lolsiness with Brad from Canada, and obviously Brian from Canada will know Brad from Canada. So let's have a bit of Brad from Canada from November, some time ago. Did you hear that? That was ding, 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 ding. It was just an introduction.
Maybe if the first one goes good, I'll do two. Hello. How's everybody doing? Alright, it's been a while since I played anything, so bear with me here. I wrote this song when I was about 16. You're trying to hold him back. You got him in your grasp, holding on with the clench so tight, holding on because he's leaving tonight. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Watch out, you're gonna get what's coming to you, girl. Everything revolves around you, everything but this world. Watch out, you're gonna get what's coming to you, girl. Everything revolves around you, everything but this world. Time just flew by, oh so quickly, away. Time just flew by, oh so quickly. Look back, my life just missed me. Girl, just kiss me one last time, because I'm leaving tonight. I'm leaving your ass behind. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Look out, you're gonna get what's coming to you, girl. Everything revolves around you, everything but this world. Watch out, you're gonna get what's coming to you, girl. Everything revolves around you, everything but this world. Time just flew by, oh so quickly. Look back, my life just missed me. Just kiss me one last time, because I'm leaving tonight. I'm leaving your ass behind. Oh, thanks. In the suburbs, I learned to drive, and you told me you never survive. Grab your mother's keys, we're leaving. Kids won't be so hard. In my dreams, they're still screaming through the yard. That was drunk, sorry. Get me out of here.
This is Sweet Child of Mine to the tune of the Wombling Song. She's got a smile that it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories. Everything fresh as the bright blue sky. If I stay here too long, then I'll break down and cry. She's got a smile that it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories. Everything fresh as the bright blue sky. If I stay here too long, then I'll break down and cry. Now when I see her face, takes me away to that special place. If I stay here too long, I'll probably break down and cry. Sweet child of mine. She's got a smile that it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories. Everything fresh as the bright blue sky. If I stay here too long, then I'll break down and cry. Do 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 do. She's got eyes of the bluest skies. I'd hate to look into those eyes and see an ounce of pain. Her hair reminds me of a warm, soft place where as a child I'd hide. She's got a smile that it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories. Everything fresh as the bright blue sky. If I stay here too long, then I'll break down and cry. Ooh, sweet child of mine. Ooh, sweet child of mine. Ooh, sweet child of mine. Ooh, sweet child of mine.
Well. So that was Pauline Valance, as you well know. That actually might be one of her best, I think. But it wasn't what I planned, because I was trying to find the one with the bat in it. But I don't know what happened there. It didn't appear. So, yes, Brad from Canada just appeared all night. So I didn't really expect you to know him, Brian. It's just a joke, isn't it, when you say, oh, I know someone from Scotland, you know. I know someone from Canada. Anyway, and yes, you're right, he was so polite. He even apologised just before he got off. He thanked us and apologised. So how lovely. And something else happened in the chat. But I can't remember. So anyway, I'm really sorry. I must apologise for all the on and off tonight. I do hope that it was because it fell behind the bin, not because it isn't worth paying, our fibre isn't worth paying for. But we seem to be more stable now. The internet is, even if we're not. So my friends, we're getting towards the end, actually. The end of everything. We're getting there. We're not quite there yet, because we have there's three things that I want to do. So I'm gonna want to play a little bit of this, because one of the one of our songwriter sessions in November, because this is the sessions, was our next act, and I don't know how long it takes him to get up. It might take a little while. I've got a couple of things I want to say, and but let's have another songwriter session. So this is from, I think this is from 2016 as well. Actually, it's a wee while ago, but we never tire of it, and this man is gigging like crazy. So all's good.
You'd be a good place to be. It's like being in the cockpit of a plane once you're strapped in there. If it's okay with you, I'm just going to do a wee tune.
Right, just whilst he's doing a wee tune, I just want to show you something. Can you see that? That's what's on my screen. That's your chat there. That's what's on my screen. Terrifying, eh? That's absolutely terrifying. That was Halloween that year, and loads of people didn't recognise me, and they didn't know what I was trying to be. I was trying to be a Stepford wife. Anyway, back.
1, 2. Is it on? Is it on? You see in the telly? Is it on? Is it on? Okay, I'm just going to play a wee bit of a tune. It's a long tune, but I'm only going to play a short version. I used to teach you bass, and I wrote this to pay a gas bill, because it was quite a big bill, and I needed a guy to keep coming for lessons, so I wrote this. So call it gas bill.
So much you try to never get by. The vision is holding you. It's your reality, and you got to learn to see. Take time to sit alone and find your inner home. You got to. You got to. You got to. You got to. You got to follow your dream. So hard you try to never get by. The vision is holding you. I ran out of ideas.
Yeah, so that's Carl, that's with a C, C-A-R-L, Carl Esprit Bridgman. Bridgman like the bridge, man, and Esprit, spirit, Esprit. Carl Esprit Bridgman, you'll find him on Facebook. He gigs all around Ayrshire and all the way up to Glasgow and beyond. And yeah, some player, when he's gigging, he plays a guitar as well. So he's incredibly versatile. But Sue was saying in the chat how she was mesmerised, and there aren't very many people who, when they turn up and start playing, that the room stops. Whoever's in the room. Obviously we've all got the potential. Genuinely, if we hit the right song or the right moment in the right place, people in the bar might stop. But the thing about Carl is, I think it's because it's bass. People are not used to hearing that sound played like that live, and of course his neon strings, right? But I've been in bars where people who can't even see him, just like what that. When we did Press Fest, I think Helen came that night, Helen McLaughlin. When we did a Press Fest in Scuffy Duffy's, he got gigs, because there were people like, where's this music coming from? They couldn't see him because he was in a corner. So yeah, fantastic. And do you know what I really like? What I loved about Bliss and having Carl was that because a lot of his gigs, they want him to play covers and they want him to play acoustic guitar, or covers. What he liked about Bliss was that he could play his own songs. And he recently, I think it was last year, he made an EP of his own material that he was playing on his Bailey bass. So that's worth checking out. And like I always say, local musicians, they're worth looking up. They're worth supporting, downloading their music, or writing off for a CD or whatever it is you young people do these days. Because it all helps, doesn't it? And spread the word, tell people, because just because they're local doesn't mean they're not up there, and everybody needs a break, don't they? So that's that. Now, the reason I've paused it, because you might be like, shut up, Carol, get off. We want to see more of Carl. You will be seeing more of Carl, but okay, it's this one, right? I want to just play. I'd sort of, it's like scooting it on a bit. I just wanted to say something at this point that you all might remember Long Day Living and Big Stephen McLean, who's often in the chat. Obviously Steve's a bass player as well, and one session, I think it happened at another jam that at this speak, Carol, it wasn't all gin, you'll be pleased to know, but it might as well be. So what am I saying? Did you see that study that that cognitive brain function in people over 50 has been seriously marred since 2020, the pandemic, whether you had COVID or not? Apparently there's an ongoing survey that's been going since 2014, and since 2020 up to now, they've carried on doing their survey with the same methods, and they've discovered that most people over 50 have lost half of their cognitive function in lots of, with memory and that. So anyway, who am I? What was I saying? I know, right? So that's good news for all the people under 50, but not so good news for, this is such a good link, for Stephen, right? Because he last week had his big birthday, and so he's joined the club of the 5 Decade Club or something. I don't know even what it is. He's joined us in the Poor Brain Cognitive Function group, and so this night was one of the nights when Carl got off. So we're going to let this might go on for far too long. I might have to curtail it, but let's have a little bit of it and wish Steve all the best for the next decade of rotting brain. Yay! Yay! I did press the wrong lever that time. I'm so sorry. Mental note to self, get a grip. Did I warn you about the brain function? I mean, let's be honest, it was never that good before any of this. But right, my friends, you see, that's what we call in the trade the rock and roll acoustic bliss trade. That's what we call a fuck up. Now, obviously, if we were streaming live from the pub, I wouldn't be able to say that. But as I'm doing it from my cupboard, and there's only you, my friends, who will hear me, then here we go. Right, start again. Yeah.
Keep that going. this, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to take the bass on the goes. On track, forever strong. Now that I got it going on. On track, forever strong. Now that I got it going on and on. And on 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 and on. can't be done. Thanks a lot. Cheers, Kyle.
So bass jam. Now, how often have you seen that? 2 bass players and a vocal. Pfft. Rare as rocking horse poo, hey? And yeah, stops the room. Fantastic. And it feels, you know, there's a groove. There's a groove. We like it. Now somewhere, and I have to chase it down. If you like that, so sometime before, I'll try and find it. There is a brilliant bit of Carl playing with a man who's called the Groove Master. Ooh, that is funktastic. Now we're almost at the end, and oh, can I just squeeze? I need to say something, and there's a couple of tracks that I want to play, and then one to end. So first I want to say that wow, watch this space. I know you've been watching this space for a long time, but something has shifted. The internet fell down behind the bin, but other things in the universe are moving, and I hope that next time I see you, which will be the beginning of December, I will have some really good news. Okay, so I'm going to leave you hanging with that, because I don't have any I don't have it yet, right? But I hope that I'll have some good news for you next time. So you know, dangly carroty, but it is true, and I'm nearer. I know I've been saying stuff like this for like since March 2020, but this time now, the next thing I want to tell you is that I have to play a bit of this, because in November this was one of the songwriter sessions, and this songwriter session made me joyous. Right? It made me joyous because it opened my eyes to what could possibly happen. Right? You've seen bits of this a million times, but I don't care, because I love it. It's a fantastic female artist. It is everything that's brilliant about Acoustic Bliss. Just being there, and and you know what? For a pair of idiots filming in a small pub in a small town by the sea, I think, you know, this is just stupendous. So I'm going to play a bit of this, and then we'll move on to my final words. But I've got to play this. I have. November 2016. Well,
I see them jeans, boy. Yeah, you got good jeans. I like the way you sneak around me. Well, you turn your back and you talk to the wall. But I know black and I know what's going on. Take me howling all night. Well, them dark eyes, they know what's going on here. Yeah, you think that I don't see too dear, but you see I'm a coward too, just like you. Yeah, I've been running around the outskirts of town, chasing the moon. God, take me howling all night. You think that I don't know what's going on here? Let me tell you something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lives. Yeah, that's what I got. In the morning I'll be gone, but that's alright. You see, I got what I want. Well, you turn your face and you tell me I'm alone, but you know what I want, and boy, let's go. Thank you so much, brothers and sisters. Y'all give it up for Up in Smoke again. Y'all got some Memphis fans now. They were tuning in. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I see now. Me. Mesmerised. That happened by accident. Being in the right place on the right night. Friend of a friend, all that. And me and Mark, you know, that I'm so proud of that bit. Well, it's 25 minutes. I'm so proud of that bit recording, because there's bits in some of our side cameras are a bit poor, and you know, we tried to make it arty, but that made me realise that we can deal with any of them. Now, if you look her up, graceaskew.com, she's some woman. She gets she's known in the, oh, for God's sake, Carol, she plays slide, and she's got a resonator. That she borrowed that guitar off Kenny. He just happened to be in that night with that, and she plays the resonator behind. But you know, it was magic. And again, this is what I mean about the magic of Bliss, was that she said that because she'd just come back from playing in London, gigs in London, and the reception in the Bliss was the best, better than anywhere she'd been in London. It was her birthday. Honestly, it was magical. And Sue, you were saying about being mesmerised by Carl. You should have seen, well, certainly all the men in the pub. You could have heard a pin drop at various points. Anyway, so I'm proud of all of the archive. Honestly, every single moment is precious. But that, for me, that was a bit of a turning point, because it made me realise, well, you know, we can cope. We can deal with anybody as long as they can get on our stage and they're willing to just rough it, no sound checks, just straight on. We can do it. And anyway, so graceaskew.com, check her out. So, penultimate. Now, last month, it's unbelievable. Last month, I played a few songs from one of our friends, William Sharkey, and one of our Bliss players, and I said he'd not been well. And I'm really sorry to say that he sadly died last week. And and it's sad, because he cheated death already, and like the cats that he loved, he'd had several lives. But anyway, this time he wasn't so lucky. And so I did something I'd not done before, which is I made a playlist that I created. I looked, because obviously with the archive I know where to find things a lot easier, and I made a playlist which so I don't know, I might make that public at some point, but I found this which I didn't know existed, and so I wanted to play this because this is William playing at Ken's, the celebration of Ken's life, and so I wanted to play this. It's actually also the link, I wanted to thank William and obviously his family for all his contributions, because I was quite surprised how often he had played over the years, and he only ever played the same song twice. He played one song twice, and all the other times he played something completely different. But anyway, I didn't remember this song, and it's apparently a Beatles song, and I thought, well, this week they're talking about the Beatles releasing their final single, and I thought this was just a perfect way. So I'm raising my wee gin to William, and I want to play this. So it is a lovely song. It's quite brief, but remember, it was a celebration, as it should be. So let's do.
Once was a way to get back homeward. Once was a way to get back home. Sleep pretty darling, do not cry. I will sing a lullaby. Once was a way to get back homeward. Once was a way to get back home. Sleep pretty darling, do not cry. I will sing a lullaby. Golden slumbers fill your eyes. Smiles awaken when you rise. Sleep pretty darling, do not cry. I will sing a lullaby. Once was a way to get back homeward. Once was a way to get back home. Sleep pretty darling, do not cry. I will sing a lullaby. Golden slumbers fill your eyes. Smiles awake you when you rise. Sleep pretty darling, do not cry. I will sing a lullaby. Boy, you're gonna carry that weight a long time. Boy, you're gonna carry that weight a long time. Thank you very much.
So, William, but you lot, look after yourselves, right? Just look after yourselves. And, yeah. So, music draws us together, keeps us together. And, yeah. So, we're going to end with something joyous, all right? Not that that wasn't, but you know what I mean. So I'll see you in December for the last stream of the year. Who can believe that? Anyway, thank you for putting up with me. You are all quite amazing in that way, and I appreciate all of your comments, everything, although it does rather fill up my inbox. And so Norfolk Gin going down well. Thank you very much. Cheers, and I'll see you next time. But have a bit of this before we go.
Ghost town. All the clubs have been closed down. This place is coming like a ghost town. Bands won't play no more. Too much fight on the dance floor.
Town of Air, Statue Square, Twa Dugs bar, you'll find it there. And Bailey guitars on a night like this, sweet sound of acoustic bliss. Carol sings to Mark's guitar, Jem smiling behind the bar, no worries. Cousin Bob singing bar, the smiles come free. Come along, bring your song, play guitar or an old baron. Banjo, flute, violin, piano, sax, just anything. Duffy rocks, Chloe rolls, Wolfie sleeps and Norman blows, no worries. Cousin Bob singing bar, the smiles come free. Absent friends, Willie and Ken, reminisce and laugh again. The song is sung, the day is done, but the memories will linger long. Behind the mask, raise a glass to live music and friends past, no worries. Cousin Bob singing bar, the smiles come free. Silent singers, songless days, shadows playing without a stage. And Bailey guitars on a night like this, how I miss acoustic bliss. Carol sings to Mark's guitar, Tom smiling behind the bar, no worries. Cousin Bob singing bar, the smiles come free. Life rocks, you gotta roll, play the blues and ease the soul, no worries. Cousin Bob singing bar, in Bob singing bar, in Bob singing bar, the smiles come free.
Bob singing Bob.
1 dog, 2 dog, 3 dog, 4 dog, 5 dog, 6 dog, 7.
Bob singing Bob.
Bailey guitar